This is the third lesson. I'm going to go back to this, and now we know this building's 65 feet tall. What can we do about that? Well, all right. A lot of it is distributed. The height of the building is distributed fairly evenly from here up, right? So we need a more orthographic point of view. Let's do a little bit of manipulation in Photoshop. I'll show you what we can do to, sort of understand how we're going to redistribute this 65 feet. If you think about the problem in that fashion, that we're going to, sort of construct this elevation, it's a little easier to deal with. So I have one layer, the ground floor, and another layer pasted on top with a projection of the top. And what we're going to do is skew it and then scale them so they're about even. So I'm going to take the lasso tool, polygonal lasso. So all we need is something why not stop here, right? So we have that projection below. Edit, transform, skew. Everybody knows this from Photoshop. Remember that once you perform the transformation, there's no going back when you skew. So it's easier to start over again than it is. You can do as many, you can perform as many of these operations as you like. It might be useful. Let me show rulers here. Sometimes if you just put in some guides, that's what we're going to do. But this drawing is a little smaller than the layer beneath it, but we can scale it afterwards. So see, that's where we need to get to for this segment. But we still need to adjust. Okay, let's get that height right so that we have a horizontal line at the roof level and the bottom of this. Hang in there. Many of you are telling yourself you don't want to go through all this, but it's actually not that difficult. So there's that transformation. And then we're going to perform another transformation. Edit, transform, scale. Make this bigger. Let's adjust the opacity. I know this is distorted. We'll fix that in a minute. Or get another drawing from, maybe we'll capture that Google Earth image. If I change the opacity of these layers, there's all this propaganda. Got everything but, okay, window, I want to see layers. F7 also brings that up. Can I get rid of this later? Close, thanks. F7 on, off. There it is up there. If I change the opacity of this layer, I can see what's going on beneath it. So that's what I want to happen, and I want it to be roughly the size of, actually it's not that bad just now. That's about where it wants to be. Height-wise, yeah. Let's just apply that transformation. Let's hide this layer and work on the one below it. Control D, deselect. let's just select, are we on this layer below? Background. You need to duplicate it because you can't draw on that. Duplicate. Let's call this ground level. Let's hide the background layer. Draw around this. And skew it. So we have to go in that direction, and then this side has to come, yeah, in that direction. This has to come down, something like that. That's too much. That's about right. Again, the guide will tell you if things are horizontal or vertical. It's not quite vertical. That might do it. Let's turn the visibility of the layer above it back on. So we can't do that while we're doing this. So let's perform that transformation. I think we can manage with this. Control D, deselect. Let's move these guides. To the sills of the windows. Why the sills of windows? Because those are going to occur at regular intervals if the floor-to-floor heights are the same. So you're starting to see how this shapes up in terms of the structure. We haven't got this quite horizontal, have we? The ground level, but this is going to be close enough. I did take a tape to the underside of here. That should be about 18 feet to the underside of that. And let's draw a line on the sidewalk. Okay, I want to keep these short. So there's our facade study. We're going to go and analyze it in more detail in the next lesson. Quantitatively, we're going to decide how we're going to distribute out the 65 feet from the ground to the top of this building.